Hey, it's Taffin here from the Checkered Flag Crew, and we'd like to ask Ricky Stenhouse a few questions. So, what got you started in racing?
My dad raced, so I grew up going to the racetrack. I think I went to the racetrack. They told me anyway that I was 6 weeks old when I first went to my first one. So I grew up watching my dad race, and once you go to the racetrack, you always want to do it. So that's how I got into it.
So, do you remember your first win, and what was that like?
Let's see. So I started racing BMX bicycles when I was 3, and I kind of remember that first win. But you know, my go-kart race, I think we won the first time out, and that was cool. And then you always wanted to win. Then you were disappointed when you didn't win. So you know, after you get your first win in any series, you want to keep winning. That's what makes it tough. Is you know, in NASCAR, that's so hard to do every week to go out and win. So it makes it frustrating at times, but yeah, you'll always remember the first win.
So, two things. You just got a dog named Dallas, and you have a tractor. Would you like to tell us a little bit about those two things?
Those are two fun things, and Dallas likes to ride on my tractor with me. So yeah, I got a miniature Siberian Husky. She doesn't really like the heat too much. Obviously, they like the snow and cold weather. So in the wintertime, man, she runs out and takes off. She's been chasing turkeys around the house, so we've had to try to control her. But yeah, the John Deere tractor I drive, cut grass, cut fields, and it's my relaxing time, you know, away from the racetrack. I like to go out and just kind of ride it and cut grass. It's got a radio in it, so I you know, plug my phone in and listen to some good music at the same time.
So, I heard you're a huge Ole Miss fan.
Yep.
As a kid, did you want to play football or do anything else besides racing?
As a kid, I grew up playing all sports. I was too small for football and basketball. I was decent at baseball, but I was never going to make a career out of it. So, you know, I enjoyed all sports, but, you know, the one thing that I was most passionate about was racing. So my dad told me when I was a freshman to kind of pick one sport and stick with it, so I quit everything else and just raced.
So, I have a new segment called Either Or, and I'm going to give you two choices, and you're going to pick one. All right, so milkshake or smoothie?
Milkshake.
Automatic or stick?
Stick.
Asphalt or dirt?
Definitely dirt.
Apple or Android?
Apple.
Xbox or PlayStation?
Man, I don't really play either one. I would say the last one I had was an Xbox, so we'll go with Xbox.
Skiing or surfing?
Man, that's tough. Let's go with skiing.
Short track or super speedway?
I like the short tracks.
Why?
Because, well, I mean, Bristol's one of my favorite short tracks, and I think that's one of the coolest venues we go to. So I would say just the atmosphere is exciting, the crowd's really close to the racetrack, so it makes it exciting for the drivers.
Okay, one last one. Daytona or Dega?
I'd rather win at Daytona, so Daytona.
All right, we'd like to thank Ricky for the time, and make sure to follow and subscribe.